Hey, all sports today, you feel me? We got baseball, the real true season start today. We got NBA action, playoff heating up, you feel me? We got some Eastern Conference showdowns. And then we got the sweet 16. Feel me? So we got a lot of money to make today. It's the trifecta of sports. I got my goddamn planetnemic shades on, you feel me? I'm feeling like freezing this shit. I might freeze some shit up. Alright, but look, cut the small talk. SYNDI'Sports from like the city, financial sports savings. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get you a countdown real quick. 5, 4, 3, oh shit, 2, fuck the ops, 1. First best choice, we're gonna focus on this NCAA. We're gonna focus on Texas and Purdue. Vegas Gators game 147.5. We're gonna bring it down 13 points to 134.5. Two of the highest scoring teams in their respective division, and this is the Sweet 16. Niggas, they gonna put their butts on the line and give their best effort. You feel me? As long as it remain competitive, I don't see why it won't cover. Our next best choice for college basketball tomorrow is Illinois versus Houston. Vegas Gators game 139.5. We brought it down 13 points to 126.5. Both teams average over 80 points a game by themselves. You feel me? And both teams got some NCAA all first and second teamers on their team, so I expect them to give their best efforts and make sure that they put the ball in the hole to make sure that they can try at least get to the Elite Eight. Then we're going to pivot over to baseball because it's that time. The college was cool, but those are the most high scoring games in my opinion, so we ain't going to lose them for sure trying to make some more end up with no. But baseball's here, so let's not cut the small talk for baseball. Let's get straight to it. First best choice, the Diamondbacks versus the fucking LA Dodgers. Vegas Gators game 9. We're going to bring it down to old-fashioned 2.5. We're going to bring it down to 6.5. I can see the Dodgers doing 6 runs by themselves, you feel me? But we fucking with this game because the Diamondbacks last season was top 10 in hitting. You feel me? At least on RBIs for sure. So as long as people are correlating to the same fashion as last year, I don't see why they won't be able to do the same thing this year. As long as it remain competitive, don't see why it can't cover. Then our next best MLB game is Washington Nationals versus Chicago Cubs. Vegas Gators game 8. We're going to bring it down to 6.5. Nationals had a good pitching staff last year, but yesterday's price ain't today's price, and the Cubs always been hitting pretty decent. The team average a reasonable batting average, and as long as it remain competitive, everybody is even ground zero, so everybody gonna put their best efforts for sure all the way to the end. And then our last best baseball choice is the Red Sox versus the Cincinnati Reds. Vegas Gators game 8. We bring it down to 6.5. You know what I'm saying? Both teams hit dingers, pause, you feel me? And the Cincinnati Red, they stadium like small, So like it's easier to go yard on that shit. And they both teams got solid hitters. So at the end of the day, as long as people correlating to last year's fashion, I expect them to do what they always do. You feel me? And that's what we got for baseball for today. And then let's shift over to the NBA. I ain't gonna waste too much time with the NBA because it's a thin slate. LaMelo Ball and them play the Knicks. We're gonna take LaMelo Ball 15 plus points all. He's covered 4 out of the past 5 games. They are still probably the 7th seed. So they're trying to get out of that play-in scenario. So the best bet for them is to win. And the Knicks always sell games in my opinion. So who knows? They probably could pull it off, but the only way they can pull it off is if Melo go for at least 15. He averaged like 18. So. And then our next best choice is Jalen Brunson, 20 plus points all. He's still top 15 in the league in points per game, and there is no one on the Hornets that play defense remotely whatsoever. So as long as people do what I expect for them to do, I don't see why they can't cover. It's going to remain competitive. The Hornets ain't no slouches, you feel me? They ain't no slouches, so Jalen Brunson going to have to perform for them to win. And then our last best choice, Karl-Anthony Towns, dub. I feel like he gonna put the ball in the hole a lot, just because like they don't really got no identified big out there in Orlando, in Charlotte, in the Charlotte Hornets, and he averages 11 rebounds a game, so he leads his team in RPG. So as long as the game remains competitive, I don't see why he can't cover. And then we're gonna shift over to our next best game, the Pistons versus the Pelicans. We're going to take Zion Williamson, 20-plus points off. He's covered this line 3 out of the past 5 games, and they've won a decent amount of games or lost close, at least covered spreads. So Zion's been covering. He's been balling and shit. And without KC, even though the Pistons been winning without him, without KC, I still feel like everybody is still a little bit vulnerable. So as long as it remains competitive, don't see why he can't cover. And then our last best choice for today is Jalen Duran. Jay Duran, we're going to take him for 20-plus points off. He is the number 2 for the Pistons. He is the leader when Cade Cunningham's gone. Perfect leader. Everybody give him the ball. And then Pelicans ain't got no big for real. Zion not even big. He really just an overgrown small forward. So ain't nobody guarding Durant. And that's what we got today. Run like the city. SYNDI'Sports. Shout out my friends, fam, subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Baseball here, baby. Send that shit yard. You feel me?